It's Yankee Doodle Andy time. Oh, let that sink in a little bit. Love that. Andy, what's the Yankees' mindset here surrounding Aaron Judge injury?
First of all, Sal, really nice job being an objective host. You're not infusing your own feelings about the Yankees into this at all. As a reporter, I appreciate that. Anyway, the latest on Judge and the Yankees is that they are very relieved that it's not Tommy John. The Yankees left this building that I'm standing in right now on Friday night thinking Aaron Judge is probably going to need Tommy John to be out for the year. So when it turned into a flexor strain, they were very relieved. They're hoping it's close to the minimum 10-day IL stint, and they're hoping he can be back in the outfield not too long after that. All that's best case scenario, but that's the word as of right now.
All right, how about the Yankees trade deadline plans here? How fluid are they right now?
I will say this, and I think this is telling in itself for how shaky this Yankee team is this year. If Judge had Tommy John, if he would have needed Tommy John, as the Yankees feared on Friday, I think it's very easy to imagine, and this is me reporting, that they could have gone into sell mode, thinking, all right, no Cole, no Judge, Devin Williams could get us something, Trent Grisham, Cody Bellinger, and go in that direction. I do not think that's going to happen in the current state of reality that we're in, because Brian Cashman's really only been allowed to do that once in his 3 decades. That was 2016. The Yankees are in playoff position right now, but really, I think any rational front office, which the Yankees, of course, are, would look at this team and be like, really? This team? I don't know if this is the year. It happens sometimes, and it's not the year. And so I think what they're looking to do now is what you'd call kind of a soft buy or a strategic buy. They've already done it. Ryan McMahon is under control for 2 more years. That's a guy that wasn't an all-in-for-now move. That was just a guy that's going to be the third base solution for a while. Ahmed Rosario, a nice bench piece. You didn't give up any big prospects for that. They're going to keep adding pitching and relievers that way. But I'm not necessarily seeing them trading top prospects to chase a World Series this year. Even if they don't, they could be in the World Series because the rest of the American League is going to make it possible. It's a really, really weak league this year. Another reason not to sell. But they know what they have. They know what their flaws have turned out to be. And I think Cashman will most likely act accordingly over the next couple of days.
All right, so then has the Yankees' stance changed on, you mentioned top prospects. What about Spencer Jones possibly being made available in the right trade?
Yeah, so that's changed quite a bit, and quite recently. Spencer Jones went from an untouchable prospect a couple years ago to almost a bust last year, pushing 25 years old in Double-A at the beginning of this year, and then all of a sudden he goes up to Triple-A. He's having this historic stretch of power hitting in Triple-A, and that moves him from being, oh, thank goodness he's recovered some trade value and he's absolutely available, to within the past even few days, now we're probably not going to move him. But I do think it's all related here. And my answer to your last question, Sal, the Yankees probably aren't in the mood to trade Spencer Jones for this team. Is this team worth mortgaging the future on? Not so much. If they could sniff a championship a little bit more clearly, then maybe you move a Spencer Jones anyway. He's out with back spasms right now in AAA. If not, he'd probably be up here on the roster for Judge. But having said that, I don't think he's going anywhere, both because of his play recently and because, as I said, maybe this isn't the year where you do that.